Cancer, what's good? I'm your wild and free high priest. This message is for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Regardless of your natal placement, this may resonate with you as you may have been guided to this reading. Regardless, I ask that you hit like. If the message resonates, leave the rest to the rest. If it does not resonate, leave it behind. I ask that our guides of the highest, most brilliant divine white light protect me, you, and us as I channel and interpret for your Cancer divine. This message is attuned to the new moon in Capricorn. The Sun, Venus, Mars, Mercury are in Capricorn. Cancer, for you, this is really significant because Jupiter is in your sign. So if you're a Cancer rising, Jupiter is in your first house. Regardless, this is about you doing it for you, you taking ownership and leadership, regardless of whether you have, this is an expansion pack of sorts. So even if you do consider yourself as someone who takes full 100,000 million% ownership and leadership, this is the next level. Wow, okay. You have number 2. A lot of the energy now is it has that quality of it's in God's hands, regardless of who you or what you believe in. The universe, the all, the powers that be, the stars. Okay. 1. King Solomon Oracle for the Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising Collective. Remember, take what resonates. Hit like if it does. Thank you for being here. I honor you. I honor your path. I honor our energetic exchange. Please leave me a comment along the way. Share this with others. And yes, don't forget to hit like. Wow. Okay, roadblocks are clearing. This is a lucky period, a lucky time. Yes, so you could be dealing, you could be dealing with a remnant, or you could be dealing with a masculine water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be a masculine with a water sign besides Cancer. You could be a earth sign. Regardless, consider yourself lucky. And again, if it isn't about whether you are in a relationship or commitment or have a family or not. This is about you. Okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all new subscribers. I hate to have this smack dab in the middle, but I must be heard. Okay. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I'm seeing lint or orbs. Things may seem out of place. Things may have quieted down. Okay, fertility, children, family, a fruitful collaboration, expansion of the family. Yes, so if you're a Cancer rising, Jupiter is in your sign, which means it's in the first house, which means this is all about you, which means this is about your expansion. So as much as it is about the group, the family, the household, the work, collaboration, you are the leader. It is because of you. Okay. If it's a person, this is due to a family member, a family oriented person with a high capacity for kindness. The advice is to do good deeds for your family and children and give willingly to a family member. And the way I read this card number 7 is that maybe someone has done you a solid. Someone has given you that, it's like the oomph, bravado, the green light. Someone has helped you, supported you to usher in this courageous step forward, and it became many steps forward. So the reason I talk a lot about soul contracts as of late is because it does get tiring, and there are so many great readers in general and on YouTube, and then there are the readers that perpetuate. And it's not just tarot or psychic. It is amongst other spiritual groups and teachers. And so you want to be cautious about attempting to maintain a relationship just because it's considered a soul contract. A soul contract is, if you can think of it more as it's meant for you to come into this feeling of forward movement and good feeling of good luck, as in you can keep moving forward. A soul contract beyond that is a bond that your mind agrees to. So that's not the soul. So you also, what I want to say is it justified? Is it just for you to think solely in regards to spirituality? No, spirituality contains all aspects, even though you can see it on its own as a school of thought, like a way of being. But to be spiritual means you also possess knowledge of psychology, philosophy, and just practicality in general. And so you're gaining a lot of that knowledge, meaning you're applying knowledge, meaning you're wise. You see wisdom. You're able to apply it. You're able to move in it. Okay. Thank you. Congratulations. Great to have you here. A time of like high sensitivity, psychic sensitivity. We're just going to look at, was that one in the card number 7? Was it in the collective message? So the womb, courage, yes. The siren is the condition that forms a challenge, right? And because of the way that it appears, shaman as well. Okay. And the sustainer. Okay. So remember all the moving parts involved in spirituality. Spirituality or spiritual practices or spiritual schools of thoughts are not meant to encapsulate and hold you back. And so anyone that is teaching you or keeping you, by way of teaching you that you are bound to something, you must question that. Our guides, your guides, my guides advise you. Okay. There's, with this truth comes decision making. This is the type of truth that is involved in making appropriate decisions for your highest good, the unconditional love, the good of all involved. Okay. And that's why that family card comes up. Is it really about the family? It could be. You could very well be the matriarch, the patriarch, or the baton is being passed over to you, as in your mother, your father, your parents now pass that torch over to you, and you are now the go-to in the family. But there's a lot to say here about cutting shit out that is only grounding you in a way where it holds you back, where it means you have to stay in a antiquated, outdated, not good relationship. Okay. And you're healing from a lot of that. You're healing from what you thought that you had to uphold and sustain. Now you're able to still regard tradition. You can still be traditional. You can still be highly spiritual and run the household, and you can still live freely. The shaman as a basis, 16, the sustainer alongside the shaman, 24. Okay. Those are significant markers in life when it comes to aging or age. And then the Siren is card 18. This is the challenge, and it appears that you are, it is reflected to you. So the mirror now becomes reflection, as in the mirror is in that they're mirroring you. And so you have to stay bound to them. The mirror is, they're mirroring you, the behavior that you have overcome, that you have worked now to rise above. Okay. So you can still maintain beauty and youth regardless of your gender. Your beauty becomes more, it's more, you're more beautiful, you're more handsome, you're more enlivened. Okay. Why? Because you've taken the courage to cut away. You're doing that. That's what's to be in a vibration of luck, is to not be held back, not be bound, and not be like trapped, right? The womb. You're taking courage. Okay, you have the courage, and you see your value. All of this is in your astrology. It is in your astrology. This is this is about healthy competition with yourself. Okay, a healthy level up. 46, the womb. Okay. Also healing from that behavior. A lot of the issues with intimacy, and not issues, just how you pertain to intimacy with others. Okay. You're healing. So you can say healing from father, mother, a lot of father wounds. Okay. The father. Perhaps your father was, I don't know how else to say it, loose about town. I don't know. Or whoever was the figure, whoever is the figure in your household, whoever was a fatherly figure, when it comes to your parents, you're healing from that. You've healed that aspect. You can see it as in, if you want to go all out, you can see it as such. You've healed the family. You've healed those core wounds. Am I being heard? Am I heard? Okay, we're gonna find now the king. You are the queen of hearts, king of hearts. That's just symbolic. Okay. There's news of an emotional new beginning, good news concerning love. This could be just emotional fulfillment for yourself, with yourself, a level of care that it's bigger, better, more beautiful. Okay. And message about business. Okay. For the love of your money, your business, more so work. We're looking for the King of Cups, as that is that is who represents you. If you're concerned about business, you will attain that. It will be ruled in your favor. The ruling is in your favor, okay? For anyone dealing with small business, big business, in court of law, consult your, wow. There's like a Scorpio masculine. Maybe that is for you. When it comes to the home, it's a big breakthrough, okay? King of Cups. Scorpio masculine, Scorpio feminine is, and no matter your gender is what I mean. Okay. It is concerning your home. There's something, oh, there you were. Okay, there you were. So there's like a Pisces that could be your sun. Or again, the way I see it is like, is it, here, let me read it. Back to it. Yeah. So the reason you're letting this go, okay, look, the magus. Okay. So I just want you to know that there's good news about money. Or it was like you were helping this person, and it doesn't have to be like, you could have just helped them with money. You're getting it all together. You're like, because you've left that situation, you're getting your situation back in check, whatever that means to you. But there is good news about money, or this means good for your money. This is good news for your money that you have like let them go. Because there's this like energy to it, the creative sacral power that you are working alongside with, or what you're attempting to attain and acquire, and your goals all are limited by this waste of energy, is the way I want to put it. Okay. Is it just purely that? No, it's just the way I can talk to you about this reading. Okay. The Five of Cups is here. We have the Enchantress. Okay. Card number 11. Power, spiritual power. Why were we talking all about that spiritual power, baby? Fortitude. Spiritual and material, okay? The force within you, moral force and organic force, okay? Practice justice as if you loved it. It's the rule of right. Something is ruled in your favor, will be ruled in your favor. The Five of Cups is responsibility. Good fortune and love. Okay, Five of Cups. This is the Egyptian tarot, so messages are different. This is a Pisces, masculine, water sign masculine. Here you are, Cancer masculine. Okay, so it doesn't mean that's your sun sign. It just means that's your situation. Okay, or those are aspects in your chart. But look, there's a rebirth. Wow, the Death card is here. That's cool. 13, rebirth, transformation. Something is being transformed. Okay. The Love. And then Sagittarius here. Okay. It seems like it is at a distance, and it doesn't have to be romantic, but it could very well be. It could very well be just someone helping you, right? Someone supportive, someone a part of. Now you're understanding there's more beyond the soul contract, those types of bonds. There are soul collectives, okay? And you're learning that how to interpret between lessons learned, okay, the Hanged One, or people that are actually good for you, whether it's just for the time being, for a season, or for a reason, or longer than that, right? You're coming to understand why you met someone, this water sign. There are so many messages coming in, okay? There's work of love. This is it's both. It's a journey of love, okay? You're focused on this transformation, okay? And it's about you. It's coming back to you, okay? And letting go of it could be like, hear me out, moody. I think I talked about this too, right? In the collective message. Your moods. People put you in moods. People, the empathy, being clear and responsible about how you interact with others. Okay. There's something like, okay. There's something to say about like being frivolous with others. Maybe even that relationship, even if it's not working out, even if that relationship didn't work out, it has taught you a level of mastery, Six of Swords, and then the youth of Scepters, which is Sagittarius. Okay. There's a lot to say about the journey through this rebirth, and it containing love, like learning the difference between a feeling and true love, learning the difference between taking on others' emotions, so a level of mastery with boundaries. Okay, regardless of like how there's someone you have to let go. There's something you have to let go. It could be, again, letting go of them, because now you understand how to distinguish between a relationship that is meaningful versus a relationship that is just based on like that they're hot or something, or that you guys have a lot of passion for each other. Okay. Something is moving towards that understanding of mastery, or self-mastery, and love and business. Okay. Holy moly. You're here in between it all. It's like someone is supporting you. Oh, someone is keeping you in check. Maybe you and this person work well together. They're a water sign. Maybe you want to work with this person. Someone stands in the way. Can I say that? Something or someone stands in the way of someone is putting you in a mood. And so it's up to you to decide to, again, we started with like that level of understanding that is involved in decision making. So it's like wisdom. Okay. Wow. I know I'm all over the place. Okay. Let's look at that. Why the Ace of Cups? Why the Ace of Coins? Whoever this person is, you're very attracted to them. Okay. They may also be very attracted to you. They possess a level of care that's like unheralded. Okay. You haven't found that in anyone else. But that may have ended already. Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of anxiety. And maybe there's like a wall, a lot of distance, but not just distance. There's distance has been created between both of you, okay? That person is well guarded. They made a decision to move away, not just from you. They just moved away, okay? Take what resonates, because you could have, if you're a feminine, you could have moved away. So you're having this rebirth, this restart. Okay, who is the Page of Cups? You could very well be a Pisces, okay? A psychic, and then also the artist. They're regaining their vitality. They're very creative. The artist, 23, the moon card number 18. Nine of Swords is Mars and Gemini. They're having a whole restart. Remember, this could be you if you're a Cancer feminine. Nine of Wands is Moon in Sagittarius. So it's like they're redefining and they are evolving. They have learned so much from what happened, and they're out of there. Okay. One more. Yeah. It's a lot of creativity. The Strength card, number 8, Leo. They're taking charge in a different way. This could be you, Cancer. Well, they have Gaia and they have Ophiuchus. The Well and the Artist, 23, 22. They have Strength card, number 8. They have Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Moon. This is like they live between two worlds, okay? You live between two worlds. They live between two worlds. This is your spiritual guide. This is your guide. This is based in good business. So if you're a masculine, you could have gone a different way. And you're... you went a different route. Three of Wands. Okay. You took a different route. You took a different strategy. Okay. Who is the page, the youth of Scepters? Okay. The Sagittarius. There's something like you're fighting for that. You're fighting for it. Okay. Two of Cups, Ace of Wands. You went a new direction. Someone who sees you at eye level, but it really is just more so that do you understand that they're just meant to show you the way back to you, okay? Ace of Cups, Venus in Cancer. Or Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer, Ace of Wands. And then Seven of Wands, Leo. Why the Death card? Yes, it is just like a level of understanding that you have to master for yourself. And so you have choices of whether you're going to stay and kind of like stick it out, or it may involve leaving them. If you're feminine, you've already done this. If you're feminine, you've already seen the end, middle, and beginning. Okay. You're already having that rebirth. Saturn in Libra, Saturn in Taurus. Okay. If you're masculine, this is about you understanding partnership, choices in partnership, more so your attitude, your behaviors. Okay, yes, you may be holding back. If you're feminine, you may need to hold back. If you're masculine, you're holding back a lot because you're trying to figure out what to do. Okay. Yes, there's a soulmate. Feeling defeated in the choice that you made. Okay. What's the outcome here? Mars in Capricorn. Okay, so outcome here will involve you taking action on what you want to sustain and what you want to create, or if you want to sustain is what I mean. Do you want to create something new? You have to leave it behind. Do you want to sustain this? It is, if you're sustaining it, it is because you're having to understand, take a eagle's eye view. Okay. You have to zoom out because there's something to understand from this, from you choosing this person. Okay. No matter where you're at with the situation, why did you choose this person? What did it involve? And the death card appears once again. Scorpionic, Mars in Capricorn with the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. The time now is for you to come back up, rise from this Ace of Wands. Okay. A level of like understanding how to involve, when to involve strategy in relationships and when to honor you and the other person, when to see each other equally, okay? Or when you need to stand for yourself, okay? Whoever, if you made the decision to leave someone for someone else, don't worry about that person, okay? That person, especially if you're masculine, if you left someone behind and you chose someone else, it's not really about you going back to them. It's just you understanding the lesson from that, okay? Meaning when to put someone at equal, no matter their situation, no matter their financial situation, no matter if you think you're better, they're better, no matter the moods, okay? It's seeing it for what it really truly is, meaning what is it trying to teach you? Where is it trying to point you? Where is it trying to take you? What is it trying to teach you? Or then is it always that you have to stand alone and apart? Okay. There are times when it is about upholding the bond, the group. In this case, you have learned about how much strategy is involved in those decisions and choices. Sometimes it's like involved in love. Is it love for you, love for the both of you? Or if it's not meant to be, then it involves strategy, right? That's the simplest way I can put it. Either way, it's like everyone has been involved in loss somehow, okay? And then now there's a chance to regather and be reborn, meaning move on, and only do better for you, and then for everyone involved, right? A huge lesson in love. Holy moly, it's so hard for me to put this reading into like words. Okay, I'm gonna drop out now. Cancer, I may have to redo the reading because it just like all of a sudden it just like okay. Why? Who is this Queen of Wands? Are they the shaman? Look, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. For some of you, this is what you want. Family, community, work, wealth, okay? So it's having to put the shit show behind you. Okay, some of you, the Chariot card, you've learned a huge lesson on, again, when to take action and when to drop in and listen to your intuition, to God, the universe. Listen to the beings that guide you, okay? Meditate or make decisions, okay? A lot of you stand alone and apart. Some of you watch this person from afar, and you know that they have left. Some of you have left and are seen as someone who got away, okay? Someone who they could not meet you at your level, okay? Does it have to be that way? It's like they didn't have it in them because there were so many blocks in their path, on their path. And now you understand that you cannot help anyone through that. They must help themselves. Then others can step in. But for now, you are about to shift, okay? Judgment, Scorpio, death, Pluto, Uranus, and then Aquarius, Mars in Aries. There's a new beginning too if you have left them behind. There's a wealth coming in for you, abundance, okay? Stepping out into the community, knowing you can own it and you can do it because you are good at that. You're good at business, you're good at work. Anyway, there's more to say about that. Like you will likely meet someone after the Lunar New Year. There's someone new that comes in because you have left that behind. Okay, there's a new strategy in place, meaning there's a new path, meaning this is the path. Okay, thank you, Cancer. I hope that you have, this was very riddled. Take what resonates, leave the rest to the rest. Hit like if it resonates, leave me a comment, say hello, share this with others, and yeah, maybe I'll do another Cancer reading because I don't know what the hell, like there's a lot in my head. Anyway, there's a lot of you. More. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Okay, I'll be back. Happy New Moon in Capricorn. Ciao.